Dual citizenship, and I told them that I'm not a dual citizenship holder. I hold only a Ugandan citizenship, and I've never held another citizenship before. They went ahead to discuss about the ministry briefly and their expectations as members and as the nation, and I pledged to work together with them. I pledged to accept advice from the colleagues and promise them that to the best of my abilities, we will see how to improve trade, both within Uganda and outside Uganda, improve industry, improve welfare of the workers within these industries, and of course build cooperatives that are going to be feeding into these industries. So the purpose of that whole ministry is three-pronged. One is the cooperatives that will be production-based. That production must be processed by the industries, and those industries must then be involved in trade, both international and local.
Yeah. How is it that you are going to sit in this house with your son? How is the feeling?
I haven't yet experienced it, but of course he came on his own right. He fought an election and he won, and mine is an appointment by the president to serve the people.
Having two members of the Indian Committee in Parliament, what does it mean to the Indian Committee in Uganda?
Like I've said in my opening remarks, I may be of Indian origin, but I'm a Ugandan, born and brought up here, and I serve the Ugandan people. I have served in this parliament for 2 terms, and I was elected by the people of Tororo municipality. He is elected by the people of Tororo municipality. So primarily, my objective is to serve the people of Uganda and the people of Tororo.
Thank you so much.
Bigenze birungi, bambuuzizza ebibuuzo ebyenjawulo. Esooka babadde bambuuza ku nsonga ey'okubeera ne citizenship eya Uganda n'ez'ensi z'ebweru. Ne mbagamba sirina citizenship endala yonna, nze ndi muna Uganda, sirina passport endala ya nsi yonna endala eya bweru. Okukolagana n'abanyonyodde mu ministry yange erina subsections 3, emu eya cooperatives. So cooperatives tujja kulaba engeri gye twegattamu n'aba MPs n'abakola mu ministry, tulabe engeri tuyinza okuleeta okukulakulanya mu abalimi abasobola okukola production. Tulabe production eyo eyingira etya mu industries. So tulina task ey'okuleeta industries, amakolero agagenda okukola ku production eyo gye tugenda okukolamu. And nga industries nga gamaze okukolamu, then products ezinaafulumamu tulina okuzinoonyereza market mu nsi z'ebweru ne mu Uganda muno. Tulabe engeri industries zino zikulakulanye n'abakozi abakolamu bafunemu bulungi. Of course, waliwo ssanyu, naye jjukira ye baamulonda bulonzi, nze muzeeyi ye yannonda. So waliwo enjawulo ku nsonga ezo. Naye ffenna tulina okukolera abantu b'e Tororo n'okukolera abantu b'ensi yaffe e Uganda. Of course, mu economics waliwo ekintu kye bayita endogenous factors and exogenous factors. Waliwo factors eziva ebweru nga entalo zino eziri mu Gulf countries. Ezo kati waliwo ebitono nnyo bye tusobola okubikoleramu. Naye waliwo ezaffe, ensonga ezaffe z'omu Uganda ne muno mu Africa nga Congo, Sudani, Tanzania, ne Burundi, ne Rwanda, ne Kenya. Ezo tuyinza ozikwatamu ne tukubaganyamu birowoozo, tulabe engeri gye tusobola okuyamba abantu baffe okukulakulanyamu. Katusabe, mutusabire tukikole. Mutusabire Katonda ampa amaanyi n'amagezi nsobole okuleeta ba investors kuva mu nsi z'ebweru.
Today and tomorrow we are vetting people that were designated as cabinet ministers, ministers of state. The spokesperson of the Appointments Committee is the Speaker of Parliament. He's the one who will determine how to communicate, but he also must give a report to the appointing authority that sent these people. But what I can say is really what has been in the public domain. Questions of law. There are clarified positions in the law. For example, if you want to be government chief whip, you must be a member of parliament. Honorable Kasule Lumumba had been appointed to that position, but then she's not a member of parliament. So that was rectified with immediacy. There's also been concerns of people who hold dual citizenship. Some will hear multiple citizenship. The law says they cannot hold certain positions of responsibility, such as cabinet minister or minister of state. We are hoping the same way it was rectified for Honorable Kasule Lumumba. Now she was sent to a different ministry altogether, which doesn't bar her to be an ex-official. So for these who have got dual citizenship, because we have not seen them yet, they have not come yet, my hope is that they will not even show up. You know, that will be rectified, because it's a position of the law. It's not debatable. But also, maybe if they want to serve, because I've heard some people say some of these are very good people, qualified and so on, they can serve well in government. Who says they can only serve as ministers? They can serve in other portfolios, in other responsibilities. But maybe if they insist on serving as cabinet ministers, let them first relinquish the citizenship of the other countries. Because you can renounce citizenship and say, okay, now I'm only a Ugandan citizen. Then they would qualify. But if they probably are not willing to do that, and people are saying they're very good, they have to serve, they can serve elsewhere, because the law is the law. You know, my thinking is that we should be pettifogging over other matters. Somebody has been occupying this docket, have they served well? Academic qualifications and so on. You know, not matters of law that are very clear. Yeah, issues like some of these who have either been internal affairs, defense, security, and so on. Some of our concerns, Attorney General, is political prisoners. People that are in jail for 6, 7 years, they have not had trial kickoff. That's outright illegal. You know, others, the Supreme Court declared and said the court-martial, military court-martial, has got no authority over civilians. Now, those people are still held on remand. When we went to the High Court and said, can we seek for bail? The High Court said, but they've not been charged before us. We don't know them. So they remain in limbo. Those issues have got to be remedied. Now, those are the issues that we should be quarreling over, not matters of law, to try and break the Constitution and so on, because that cannot and should not happen.
What's the way forward?
Well, afterwards, like I've said, the Speaker is the spokesperson of the Appointments Committee. He will give a report to the appointing authority and perhaps even communicate whatever the outcomes will be.